Okay, I'm here. I have no watchers as of yet, so I'm going to go grab the borax and the shaker and get that set up and ready to go. Still nobody here. Okay, I got watchers. Sweet. Right now I'm working on dropping borax into this. Hey, what's going on? I ordered a $4 Parmesan shaker on Amazon to dispense borax judiciously. And also to make it much easier. Yes, praise the forge. I got the borax and I passed it to myself. And we're... Hello, Pastor Josh. We are mere moments away from firing the big forge, and I will move the camera around to accommodate that when it's time. I've also got to swap out the fire brick in the bottom of this with a fire brick I don't care that much about. Let's see if I can get all this in frame. Let's see. Yeah, we got so I can get it covered in flux. And I've also gone to some extra lengths I don't normally go to. I bought a leather apron. Yeah, I bought a leather apron, and I'm wearing leather boots with some seals along the gaps between the lace grommets and the inside. Wilderness bushcraft, nice. I'm not exactly sure how to most efficiently tie this. I can't tie a bow behind my back. Yeah, no, that's the idea, is to keep myself protected from the borax with the leather apron, leather boots, and denim jeans. But let's go ahead and reorient the camera and fire up the big forge. This will be the second time this has been turned on ever. Ooh, I gotta connect the propane tank. Alright. Yeah, everything is in picture. I've also got my shop air conditioner running there and my shop fan next to it, pushing excess heat from this bad boy out the door. So hopefully I don't die. Only one of my propane tanks is full, that's why this is heavy. Alright. And I am not the Lord, but I will say, let there be fire. If I die, just try turning it off and turning it back on again. That might help. Yeah, this thing's loud. factory face on them with a little bit of work on a crappy worn out belt. And it was leaving a lot of messes behind on everything that I hit with the hammer. So these would be nice. Yeah, almost. I'm a little surprised how vigorous that start was. Oh, that hammer's great. I love that hammer. I use that for 90% of everything. Yeah, it's okay, Miss Penny. I announced that I was going live like right before you announced Jason's. But I also picked up this Lyman's hammer for just over 30 bucks on Amazon because I had credit that I couldn't put in the bank. So, yeah, I'm going to have fun playing with this too. It's 40 ounces, and I did round flat on it so that I can get the most use out of it possible. It's okay, Miss Penny. That hammer was right at about 30 bucks. If I remember, I'll shoot you the link on Amazon, and I'll also see whether or not much shock transfers up the handle on me. It should. We got heat. I also bought a pot from Goodwill to hold under the flux as I'm dumping it out. Definitely sizzling. What's good, Hammer Time, New York? Mark, I remembered that finally. Oh, sweet. That's going to be very, very soon. I wanted to do the stack billet first because that's what I've been waiting on for about 15 years now. Oh, sweet. And yeah, Michael, I wanted you to be here for this, but we could never get enough time, and I gotta let this rip. Jason, what's up? And yeah, Jason, I'm gonna work on that cable you sent too. I just wanted to do the stack billet first because I've been waiting on this for 10, 15 years, a long time. That thing is taking forever to heat up. Yeah, no, I'm waiting. Wilderness Bushcraft, a friend of mine that lives nearby, gave me this smaller piece that I can practice on before I try to tackle the big one. Yes, Adam. The new forge works awesome. It just pumps out a ton of heat and uses up a lot more propane than the Atlas does. So I tend to use the Atlas for more work unless it's a big piece or like this. I don't want flux all over the bottom of a fire brick I can't remove. The Atlas is just a tunnel bored through a few fire bricks stacked together. Yeah, you can't hide on Facebook, Mark. You can go to Alabama Damascus's website. You can also look up Alabama Damascus on eBay. If you can get Vice Cutlery to come up on your search, they sell the Alabama Damascus offcuts, which are super, super cheap by comparison. You're probably going to want to buy those to start off with, do small projects. Yeah, it won't be very easy to hear once I'm behind the animal. We're getting there. It's a slow climb to welding heat, which I'm assuming is like going to be a bright yellow. Ah! We have angered the garage smoke detector. That happens occasionally. Let's see. If I open the door up, it's going to drop the temperature too much. Like I already tried running it with the doors open. I'm not sure what the smoke detector is picking up, but the garage door is all the way open, like literally 4 inches away from the back of the phone. And I've got one fan pushing the excess heat outside. Another fan right here pushing past me. Oh yeah, no, the garage door is open. Yeah, no, this is my right arm there, Jason. And actually, I was talking about this like, I don't know, 10 or 12 years ago when I lived in Carrollton. And about 7 years ago, I finally, 7 years ago, I finally got the tattoo done. And then I couldn't figure out what to do with it until I set the shop up. Yeah, I think I got mine somewhere around 2013 or maybe 2014. So it might not have been that long ago, actually. Yeah, we were talking about that. I'm not sure what it detects. It may be picking up carbon monoxide, but I've got 2 fans pushing air out, so Jesus, hey, zombies. more solid as it went on. I think that's a good sign. Way ahead of you. I just dumped extra borax in the bottom here to get it on the tip end of the billet. So I don't have to hold it and try to aim it from close up. I'm gonna just put the air conditioner right here where I'm working. Jesus Christ, I opened the second door too. Back again, I just took the damn thing out. Another heat down. One side sounds a little bit less dense than the other, so it may not be adhering too well yet. I think I'm probably going to run more than likely 6 or 7 or 8 welding heats just to make sure I'm good. Go off, but it can't because it's sitting on my workbench. Loser. Yeah, that is what she said. Yes. Yamez, I have taught you well. Spank Doggy Dog, what's up? More and more like it does when I have a solid block of homogeneous steel on there. I'm very happy with that so far. Kind of terrified of the prospect of turning it sideways and whacking on it, even after I get a few more welding heats in. And are you saying I should take a longer heat next time? We're going to get right now. It's in the hottest part of the forge. The edges look almost homogeneous, but they weren't all the same width. Whoa, dude, easy there. Holy crap. Context. Dude. How in the turd slapping hell are you just going to sell me up the creek like that? That's more messed up than storing your grandma's ashes, dude. One more flux heat, and then I'm going to start going at it sideways until the stem breaks off. Yeah, it's starting to sound a lot louder. That being said, we probably shouldn't say extra smack in front of Spanky. Oh, nice. I'm on the big screen. That means you get to see all this in high def. I'm so sorry. I know I look like an incredibly hungover Adrian Brody. You don't have to tell me. And I am sweating so much right now. this works, it's going to be worth all the sweat right now and all the prep time this morning. I thought I wasn't ever going to get it set up. Okay, the next heat's the moment of truth. I'm going to turn it up sideways and try to start drawing it out long. I think, since there's only 6 layers, I'm tempted to try to draw it out and turn it around, throw it in a vise, and put a twist on it, and then flatten it out into a billet. I don't know whether or not that's going to work out. Sports. Well, why not is I don't have a big enough vise. The last time I tried to twist something, it almost tore the vise in half because it's a little tiny 4-incher. Yeah, that's the biggest vise I have right now. I hope to God you get your forge moved soon. We need more videos. Yeah, draw a long cotton bowl. Maybe what I'm going to do is just fold it and try to squish it together and make a whole bunch of layers. I had it vertical, standing straight up in here. Thank you, Adam. I'm going to give it some thought about whether or not I want to go down the road of twisting it. This is my very first attempt, and I'm really scared to do too much because I actually want to make something out of it now that it's working. We shall see. drawer and get the 4-pounder. Yeah, dogs, not drugs. I care about the kids. I'll make sure y'all know that. Yeah, let's put some muscle into it. Difference. Yeah, Adam, I'm working on getting the confidence for that. Oh, hey, Mike. Don't worry, somebody else is home. And I think she has life insurance on me. So if I die, might be a good thing. Standing there at the funeral regretting to God that she agreed to fire my ashes out of a cannon going, this is the saddest way I've gotten rich ever. Oh well. She'd be mad as hell if she heard me say that. Phone too hot notifications. I mean, really? I'd like my ashes to be scattered, I'd like my remains to be scattered across Disneyland, and I don't want to be cremated before that. Just did his job on me, so I'm switching to the 40-ounce lineman's hammer just to see what it feels like now. I haven't gotten to use it yet. complaints about this gonna vibrate the hell out of my arm and cause a ton of pain? No. It's like a dead blow hammer. There is no vibration traveling up it. It's good. Yeah, I'm actually very tired. I'm hitting that point where I'm like, you know what? I may just turn the forge off. Well, the apple's hot now. May turn the forge off, let the billet cool off, grind it and etch it just to see what it looks like. And that was 1 layer of file, 2 layers of bandsaw blade, 1 layer of fire, what the hell. But yeah, so it's going to be an interesting stack. Okay. So, hey Alan, I think I got a successful billet. Yeah, I wish I had the money and the space for a hydraulic press. I'm really thinking about it. Yeah, I will in a minute. Don't worry. Like I said, I worked outdoors in the worst summers this state has to offer for 20 years. I know how to manage my body heat. Yeah, I've only got half a garage to work with, and it's already beyond full. So, no prep. This is bandsaw blade from Tim Big Dog Forge, and one of the enormous files James Duncan sent me. So, I just stacked them up, 1 file, 2 bandsaw blade, 1 file, 2 bandsaw blade, 1 file, 2 bandsaw blades. So it's like a 6-layer I may end up just switching forges here. Yeah, we're going for a quieter forge that doesn't dump so much heat into the shop. After this tank cools down a little bit, or heats up, whichever you prefer. Whew. Buddy. Lighter. Yeah, I got no propane flow right now until this bottle warms up. But I can get one more heat on this billet, at least. Alright, so what I'm trying to do here is get rid of the spot here, and yeah, that's all I got left to do with that. And then I'm going to make it a octagonal into round and put it in the vise and twist the hell out of it, and then see if that doesn't let me do a twist pattern Damascus. While I let the tank warm back up, I'm going to have a seat. Well, I don't want to make a mark on it until I make something out of it. Oh no, you're talking about the other Allen. Yeah, that trips me up a little bit. That being said, I'm beyond overjoyed that I'm sitting here staring at an intact billet. And I don't think I'm going to have much in the way of inclusions. Hope not. Oh, I'm quite wiped. So, I'm going to sit in this chair. And the funny thing with this chair is when I moved into my dad's house when I was 12, long story, this chair was in the dining room, and it kind of served every imaginable purpose in the house for years. and it wound up somehow in my stuff over the move out of my dad and my stepmom's house years later. And now it's my welding chair. Normally I'll sit here and mount whatever I'm going to weld in this vise, and put my beads on there. Yeah, I'm sitting back. I'm just seeing how long it's going to take this to heat up. As soon as it's pushing gas out again, I can fire up the Atlas and keep going on this and not push nearly as much heat, excuse me, into the garage and get much faster heats. And there's almost no ice left on the outside now. Hey, James! It is the Lord of the Ting himself. We have got a celebrity in our midst. In Ting Ting, I have got a solid billet of Damascus, and there's a total of like 9 layers in here, between the 6 layers of bandsaw blade and 3 layers of file. I'm going to try to make it round and twist it. I'm just waiting on my propane tank to cool off so I can switch forges, which should be happening in about 20 or 30 seconds. Once it's twisted, I'm going to try to hammer it down into a rough billet so that I can cut a chunk of it out and make something. After I etch the side of it or something like that and get an idea what I'm looking at. This is my first ever billet of Damascus. This is also the first time I've ever forge welded anything. Alright, let's see if we got fire. Fire! Not quite yet. Ah! We can soldier on. Okay, so I've been non-stop getting overheat warnings on my phone so it won't charge. So I'm aiming the shop air conditioner at it. And see how it goes. See, the inside of the Atlas is already red hot. It's ready to rock. I love this forge. Let's see how long it takes to heat that up. Temperature too high. How is it too high with an air conditioner aimed right at it? Y'all want to see me break Plattenstein out on this and witness that bad boy in action? Temperature's still too high. Yeah, we're gonna break Plattenstein out and see if that, oh, Jason, you'll love this. You need a tool, you make a tool. I welded my own platter together because I didn't have one. And that thing with a 4-pound hammer on it is a beast. We'll see what it does with the low spot on here. Yeah, that's like making s'mores, but for badasses. That's what she said. Sorry. Door was open, I had to run through it. Becky, the bill is successful. I've been drunk, my propane tank froze, and we're about to show Plattenstein off. I thought about calling it Edgar Winter's Plattenstein, but I didn't know whether or not many people would get the reference. Nice! I can't wait to see that video. And if you're wearing earbuds, I apologize. This thing is loud. Yeah, that helped a lot. Most of that low spot's gone. Almost ready to round it out. And yeah, I miss. I thought about that, but I like keeping it down on top of the piece. Hey, Bob. The billet is successful, sir. First time I forge welded anything and it worked. And I forge welded 9 things together at once. Yeah, the flatter my brother got when he bought out the guy's shop that sold me the welder and the drill press and the workbench and the electro etcher. The flatter my brother got is that thick and about that wide and about that long. One of those bolts welded to it, and all he has to do is just pick it up and let it drop on there. I mean, it weighs 1,000,000 pounds. No, Randy, ugly is the caveman version of Bruce Lee. Thought I wasn't going to catch that. right. The low spot's gone. We get to make it round now. Be safe out there, Ting Ting. I know it's incredibly hot where you are. It's ridiculous here. Hey Adam, watch this. It's so hot in here, I almost named it my wife. Okay, Yamez, I saw a touch and package and it took me a second to put that together. I am a little tired now. Hillbilly champagne, folks. The sweet dew of the mountain. That was you. So was that. I believe I'm going to have to re-weld this real quick. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior, Captain America? Let's see if that got me where I wanted to go. I don't want that handle to break off, because holding that with tongs right now would be a bit prohibitive. Ooh, we got a bunch of cloud cover. Nice. Oh, come on, Yamez. Your faith in humanity is going to take a hit until you surround yourself with higher quality people. Water seeks its own level. I got 16 people watching. That's awesome. I was expecting like 3. Yamez, I spend a lot of time with your live streams whenever I'm able to. Wow, I've done all this in just an hour? That's amazing. I thought it had been a lot longer than an hour, seeing how much I've gotten done here. Let's get back to making this bad boy a little rounder. The Benny Hill music is my phone's ringtone, just so you know. And honestly, that song can make an orphanage fire hilarious. Try cranking that song up full volume when you're stuck in traffic. It's amazing. And I'm going to have to do another weld job on this handle. But if it don't take on this one, it ain't going to take. I managed to sweat through the leather apron, which is impressive. I forgot I was wearing it. We should remember to thank my wife for asking me if I needed that when we were at Harbor Freight last time. Okay, give me a second here. Alright, that got me where I want to go. Let's see if that stays put. Ha! It's not going to stay put until I tag this area. Cranks. Man, you biscuit. As good as I'm going to get it today. The ball of weld around it is now bigger than the billet. It's probably still going to go somewhere. to take a second to mark something off the wall. It's the list of stuff I have to do. Liam, thanks for sticking around this long. Have a good one. A Damascus billet was at the very top of my must-make list. All right, Miss Penny. Enjoy your evening. It's mid-afternoon here. 4:16 in the afternoon. Remember to make it look like an accident, Miss Penny. My kids never really got it when I said, let's go put you to sleep. I mean, they're still alive, but they never quite caught on to that one. Actually, something that was entertaining. I was sitting at the dinner table with the kids, and I looked at my wife. I'm like, you know, something really cool that farmers know is you never name something you're going to have to kill later. Hush, child one. All right, Bob. Yeah, I'm glad you got to see this too. I'm glad it worked. I would have been heartbroken after spending all morning prepping this. All right. Gotta switch to a 2-pounder. I am very tired, but I feel very, very good about it. I haven't had an evening this good since the wife agreed to marry me. Sucker. Oh yeah, I'm definitely burnt. That being said, I'm gonna keep going till at least I got this thing twisted and squished kind of flat. we're getting pretty close to round. We're almost to the point where I'm willing to give it a shot at twisting it. Almost. Oh boy. Alright. Ah, the car's closed. Alright. Have a good one, Anthony. I bought this to weld a handle onto it to make a twisting wrench. I haven't done that yet. So, we're just going to use it like a regular pipe wrench, like some kind of filthy peasant. Yeah, it's mirroring just about everybody's. I mean, the upshot is we all stop bothering you about it at least. No more, ting-ting, your shirt's backwards. Ting-ting, you're left-handed now. We're not doing that anymore. Your camera's front is face. Yeah. I think. Go ahead and see if I can twist this and get small advice. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's dirty, Jason. You didn't have to tell us about that. I mean, if your camera will do that for you, you're a far luckier photographer than most. I'm not a mature man. Yeah, see, I rely on the view screen to make sure everything that I'm doing is in shot. And I'm not even going to sweat it being mirrored. There's nothing I can do about that until YouTube fixes the algorithm or whatever's wrong. Okay. Oh my God! Oh. Y'all saw that, right? I know, Yamez. No, it's not the phone itself. The mirrored images hits Adam, Ting Ting, me, I believe Jason, almost everybody that I watched the live stream for. Yeah, I lost a lot of heat trying to fit the clamp or the pipe wrench and the vise to that thing. So I'm going to try to let it get a little bit hotter. It started to twist though, so okay, let me see if I can get it on the other way. That sounded dirty. But yeah, I'll lock the wrench in facing the other way and pull. The problem I had was the anvil, like 400 pounds of anvil and log together, started moving. Okay, it's gotten pretty toasty. Okay, more heat and flipping it around worked. I listened to things what people done said. I'm going to get a bit more twist on it. I'm going to give it a run with the 4-pounder and some borax to try to flatten it back out and get it ready to turn into a billet. And after it's twisted up some more. Yeah, I've got to get a large vise mounted to something that won't move. I can't believe this moved. Yeah, when you record a video and you upload it like normal, that comes in and it's not mirrored. It is just the live stream. Annoying. I think out of all of us, Ting Ting is probably found it the most annoying since everybody bugged the hell out of him about it for about 3 solid weeks, maybe longer. I know I bugged him about it quite a bit, and he got a knife out of me as a consolation prize. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to get too much more twist on it with this setup. So, I'm just going to hammer what I got to round and start squishing it flat. Yeah, see? You're going to make a billet, see? You're going to like it. Yeah, see? Everybody likes it when I make a billet, see? D&D was great. We had a really good run. completely annihilated our DM's plans. Spanky, I'll see you later. Your knife got done tempering. I'll be back on work on that before too long. Much love, brother. Man, I was like an anaconda in a fishbowl, see? It was huge. Makes you had to flush twice. Yeah, see? Ouch. Yeah, you should just move up to Woodstock, man. Hang out with us. That's it. We don't have an open seat, though. You'll have to wait. I'll see you when you get to Woodstock. Yeah, I've started a bunch that never got finished too, but I tended to weed a lot of people out until I finally found 5 people that'll show up regularly. We got one guy that he keeps saying he'll show up, and then we find out he's not going to show up usually 20 minutes after the game's supposed to start, if that early. So usually my brother will fill in for him, or I'll call somebody to come fill in. Skycrafter, good day, sir. Yeah, I'd love a power hammer. However, I don't have the space or an appropriate slab for a good one. We're not cutting a big square out of the garage floor to pour an 18-inch thick slab for it. I'm pretty sure my wife would notice that, and I have stuff to live for. And I am the power hammer. Okay, that was the power hammer, and I just spoke way too soon. Back at the fire from whence he came. Good. No one saw that? Yeah, the hammer's tearing me to pieces, but I'm so close to the end of this part of the project. I really, really want to see it through, so I got something flat enough that, oh, I knew you were staring, buddy. I knew. I'm Foxy. No, all I want to do now is finish getting it flattened out enough to cut them into smaller pieces and make something. Oh, I'm quite flattered, but I'm also spoken for. And I have been drinking stuff, and believe me, when I go upstairs, I'm going to mix some Gatorade at about double or triple strength and replace all the electrolytes I lost. And put down a good bit of water and maybe some tea. And I'm going to shower. We are glowing. I'm gonna break out the new guy again. Okay, so this 40-ounce S-Wing lineman's hammer is spectacular. I really like this thing. I'm glad I ordered it. I'm kind of glad Amazon just gave me a credit instead of putting it back in the bank like I thought it would. Because really could have used putting the money back, but this works just fine. Yes, Scout Crafter. I rounded the end off and I got it up to 320 grit on the belt sander and then hit it with the buffing wheel. I got this to 320 and got it really flat and softened the edges here so it doesn't leave deep gouges in the pieces of steel I'm hitting. But it didn't polish up as well on the buffing wheels. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I did 5 or 6 hammers like that today. I've been putting it off until my brother came over and bought some hammers so I could get all of them at once, and I got tired of waiting. So when we buy his first hammers at Harbor Freight, I'll get those dressed and faced for him so that he's ready to go. That's a lot of very good progress. And by the way, if y'all haven't gone and checked out Scout Crafter's channel and subscribed yet, do yourself a favor, hit his channel up, hit the subscribe button. He does a lot of restorations on old tools, like really old, from like the 1900s to the 1910s, 20s, 30s. On up to around World War II, 1950s, and they go from looking really beat down to almost brand new, and it's incredibly relaxing to watch. Thank you, Adam. They are really, really enjoyable videos. And the last one about the trip through that flea market, oh my God, I wish I could have been there. Yes, sir, man. I wish I could have been at that flea market. That looked amazing. The sunburn from when I forgot to wear a welding jacket when I first got the welder is now picking up chunks of filth from the flux and everything flying around. Okay, I believe I've got one more heat squishing this thing flat left in me, and it'll be flat enough that I can cut a small chunk of it off and stretch that out into a project. So what'll happen is I'll run this one last heat and get it squished out some more. I'm probably going to go back to the 4-pounder just to get as much out of it as I can. I'm going to let this cool off, and once it's cool, I'm going to zap it with the belt grinder, at least peel it back to clean metal on a 36 grit belt. I'm going to dump it in the acid, let it etch, neutralize it, and then I'm going to get a picture of it and post it on Facebook. And awesome. I'm going to post pictures of the pattern in County Line Forge's Blacksmith Mashup, my own personal page, and Forging It Forward. So it'll be up on there, and maybe my next video when I start that off I'll throw a picture in there too. This has been 100% totally worth it. At last, we finally meet again. Hail to the 4-pounder, 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 hail to the 4-pounder, 4-pounder, man. Alright, so this is where we are after smashing 9 pieces of steel together, putting about a half twist on them, and then squishing it out flat. One that suggested that I go ahead and cut everything into 3-inch sections and stack those up. And yeah, right. After talking to him, yeah, I decided to go ahead and cut it in 3-inch sections and get it stacked up like this. And the small forge is the current one, Drayson. I started off on the big forge when I began the feed, and it pulled so much propane out at once that froze the tank up, even though it was like 2/3 full. So I switched to the small forge probably about 40 minutes ago. But also Heath Heiliger, I'm pretty sure I messed his name up. He told me what he did to clean up the file he worked on, and that let me finish this off this morning in time to do this feed. I appreciate everyone's feedback on it, and I appreciate the compliments. You know, all I have left to do now is grind this back and etch it to see what the pattern looks like. And like I said, there will be pictures being tossed up everywhere at Scoutcraft, or I'll email you some pictures. So, thanks for sticking around this long. I was glad to see that many of y'all show up. I'm going to sign off now, and I'm going to let this cool off while I take a break and enjoy the air conditioner. Until next time, praise the forge and pass the borax. Y'all stay safe. I turned the forge off a second ago. Yeah. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much.